Well, I got the bye in the last round because I was 1 and 2. So we're in a 2-man, and we're presumably going to play against mono red. So yeah, sure. We'll keep. I mean, it's not great against mono red, but what are you gonna do, you know? Yeah, sure. 2, 3, 4, perfect curve. My opponent is not playing mono red. Unbelievable. It's a rule that if you're playing a heads-up queue, one person has to be playing mono red, and it's not me. I guess they're playing Jeskai, so I guess we'll just lose to this deck too. Maybe this person will not have Draconic Roar. They have a Mantis Rider, we're still pretty dead. I mean, we have the early advantage. Lifelink Lightning Strike is kind of a beating, though. So, do I think my opponent's going to play a creature? Kind of do. I kind of do. I think that's the only way to really catch back up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get out of here. Being on the play is too strong. We're on the draw. We would have just lost immediately. Den Protector is nice. Still think we try to entice our opponent to kill our Fleecemane Lion. And we can stance it. And if we draw an untapped land, we can Den Protector. Probably get a land and a Raptor, play Elspeth, maybe kill their Stormbreath Dragon. Or Ojutai, perhaps. Yeah, another Grandmaster. Double lifelink. Indestructible. Untap land. Ship it. Ship it. Oh, 6-drop. Great. I don't see a point to attacking with a lion. So then this means that they can't just remove one line and attack. Slash on my Morph is pretty brutal. Surprised they didn't buy that one back, but if they have anything else to do, then it's probably not worth it. Oh yay, more unplayables. So many unplayables. Guess we'll just sit here for a minute, not cast anything. perfect mana base, clearly. Maybe our opponent drew Stormbreath Dragon. Oh, worse than that. I guess we indestructible this thing. Play Elspeth, make some duders. And then maybe we should have attacked with a lion first. Yeah, but then our other lion gets lightning striked. I think I'm probably just gonna win this game by ultimating Elspeth. Probably my second Elspeth. No Way to Kill Grandmaster is a beat. It's just a giant beat. You can also just throw the strike at the Elspeth, but end up with 6 tokens, Monstrous Fleeceman. Yep. I think leaving the Raptor there is probably the best. And we just hit a bunch of bricks. Brick City. Huh. Guess we'll take a stroke. Not super happy about it. And now I can probably just attack with both lions. I have 6 soldiers. Get some damage in while I can, then maybe Elspeth dies this turn. We can do the same thing where we send 2 lions and then just play another Elspeth and keep doing this dance until we just have a billion soldiers. Draw an untapped land. We can even have Stroke open. I guess to be fair, my opponent does have red in their deck, so I'm not playing against mono red per se, but I'm playing against mostly a 3-color burn deck. This is the most times I've ever seen Soulfire Grandmaster used in my life. And somehow we're still alive. Alright, so no Stroke open. Alright. Alright. One of these days it might be profitable for us to attack with soldiers. Might be next turn. Alright, time to kill the lion. So now if we swing with everything, 3 soldiers get blocked, my opponent gains 4 and takes 6. 3 of my things die. That's probably okay. Alternatively, I could just attack with the lion, which is probably better. Deal 2 less damage, but keep 3 tokens. And then we'll keep open stroke in case our opponent has a dig or a stroke. Or stoke. Stoke the flames, disdainful stroke. Too confusing. This has been a weird game. Opponent has 5 cards somehow. Just all Rabble Masters, I guess. Guess we get dig back. I can maybe find Ugin. So now our opponent can gain 10. They go block, 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 strike something. So probably strike here, block here, 2 Grandmasters on each here. So 14, but they gain 7. So they're taking 7, so they're not dead. Whatever. Here they come. More things die than my dig gets better. Alright, slash is a beat. Oh, just slashing me. Okay. I feel like you could just slash the Den Protector. But I guess you have to work down this Elspeth at some point. Perhaps this attack was ill-advised. Oh, here's a dig, so we can counter that. Yeah, I'll just concede. Okay. Well, you weren't dead, but you're pretty dead. So, glares seem pretty nice since they have the abundance of 2s. Also like Dramoka's command. Never saw an end hostilities, I guess. I think I only want 2 strokes. These stances are really bad. That didn't help. Sort by color. Sort by rarity? Yeah, kind of helps. Common, uncommon, rare, mythic, Ugin booster. It's pretty great. I can see keeping another stroke. Probably not too many expensive spells. Could see another end hostilities. I'm gonna be on the draw. Could see Encase in Ice being a good answer to Storm Breath or Mantis Rider. Definitely not a good answer to the Rablor. Yeah, I'll do an end hostilities. And a stroke or a negate. Or an encase. We'll do an encase and ice. Weird games all around. Weird, weird games. I recommend my opponent cast flyers. Creatures with the ability flying. Alrighty. Kind of a bad hand. Maybe I should have taken a raptor out. Don't have any way to beat his flyers. Or beat anything, really. Since my opponent kept that, might be a bad sign. Oh, Wayfinder Rich. Could use an untapped land, and there we go. Probably fetch up Old Forest. Kind of want a curve here, so I'm just going to take Forest again. And my opponent doesn't have any lands. My opponent goes strike into Rabblemaster. That's kind of a beat, but if I get to play a Wayfinder next turn and then double block the Rabblemaster, that's probably better than just trading with a token this turn anyway. But my opponent just doesn't have spells. Or lands, rather. Probably got some spells. I'll just take another Strand. Do not need any more lands. Can safely attack. And since we got 2 time walks, we should be pretty well set up. This one I think I trade with, since I have Den Protector next turn. This deck is silly. My deck is silly. Doesn't make any sense. I think we just Den Protector, Den Protector. Trade Raptor for the Rablor. And then find some way to kill this Mantis Rider. I guess we should have played Strand last turn and fetch an island. So then this turn we could go dig for 2 mana and then play a Raptor, but now we have to play an untapped land. I don't think that's going to matter too much, but it means we have an unused mana. Is our opponent going to stroke this? Possibly, so we should probably do it now. I guess this means we can keep an extra card in our graveyard. Small victories. So command is pretty nice. I like that one. I guess we can take another dig. So Raptor is definitely a way to kill that Mantis Rider if we get to use command. Kind of messes us up though. Next turn, I definitely want to go Den Protector, flip it, and use command. And we can't because we messed up our mana situation. So a little awkward. Stoke to the Nugget. Interesting. I guess we keep this on top. So our opponent's on a clock. They have to react to our creatures this turn. I guess I could get angered, but I have 4/4 Raptor, so that kind of plays around that. But basically, if like this gets removed, then we can have another Den Protector to get back command and force through lethal. Hopefully that plan works. Alright, deuce deuce. 2-2 overall. Not that bad, not that bad. 2 Jeskai decks and 2 big mana decks. So bad matchups for this deck, for sure. But if those are the decks that people are playing, then this deck should not exist. But, I don't know. I want to play against some Abzan. I want to see how good that matchup actually was. But for now, I suppose I would recommend staying away from this deck. It does not seem all that great to me. I feel like the deck would probably be better with coarser Caryatid and less emphasis on trying to sweep the board with end hostilities and whatnot. So, yeah, try at your own risk. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it.